right, guys, real talk. If your mornings aren't what they used to be, and I think we both know what I'm talking about here, you need to hear this. You're already drinking coffee every morning, right? What if I told you that adding a few simple things to that cup could actually help with blood flow, energy, and yes, those morning situations that used to be a lot more reliable? I'm Dr. Sofia Carter, and I've spent over 10 years as a urologist helping guys figure this stuff out. I've seen thousands of men struggle with these issues, and honestly, sometimes the best solutions aren't in the medicine cabinet, they're in your kitchen cabinet. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what to add to your coffee to turn it from a wake-up drink into something that actually supports your performance all day long. And before you think this is some hippie alternative medicine thing, know that everything I'm sharing today is backed by actual research. We're talking peer-reviewed studies, not internet rumors. But more importantly, these are things that real guys in my practice have been using successfully for years. Look, coffee's great. It gets your blood pumping, wakes you up, gives you that mental edge. But here's what's happening. Plain coffee gives you that spike and crash. Your heart races for a bit, then you're reaching for cup number 2 by 10 a.m. And while it's temporarily boosting circulation, it's not doing anything for the underlying issues that really matter after 50. Your testosterone's dropping, your blood vessels are getting less flexible, and that quick caffeine hit, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken pipe. What we need to do is turn that coffee into something that actually addresses what's going on in your body. Same morning routine, but now it's working for you in ways that actually matter. Think of it this way. You wouldn't put regular gas in a Ferrari, right? Well, after 50, your body needs premium fuel, not just the basic stuff. And the beautiful thing is, you can upgrade your coffee with things you probably already have in your kitchen or can grab for a few bucks at any grocery store. First up, cinnamon. And I'm not talking about dumping half a container in there. Just a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe half if you like the taste. But here's the thing, not all cinnamon is created equal. You want Ceylon cinnamon if you can get it, not the regular cassia cinnamon from the grocery store. Ceylon's got lower coumarin levels, which matters if you're taking it daily. Coumarin can be hard on your liver in high doses. Here's why cinnamon matters so much. It's basically nature's blood sugar regulator. Studies show it can reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 29%. And blood sugar control is huge for erections. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes all day, it's slowly destroying those tiny blood vessels that feed your penis. We're talking about vessels smaller than a human hair. They're the first to go when blood sugar gets out of control. High blood sugar causes something called glycation. Basically, your blood turns into syrup and gums up your vessels. It's like sandpaper on your arteries. Cinnamon contains compounds called polyphenols that smooth all that out, keeping your levels steady, which means better blood flow where it counts. But here's what's really cool. Cinnamon also has this warming effect that relaxes blood vessels through something called vasodilation. You know that feeling when you eat something spicy and feel warm all over? Similar idea, but gentler. The compound responsible is called cinnamaldehyde, and it actually helps your body produce nitric oxide, the same molecule that Viagra works on. Guys tell me they feel more balanced energy throughout the day when they add cinnamon to their coffee. No jitters, no crash, just steady strength. One patient, 58-year-old contractor, told me it was the difference between needing a nap after lunch and powering through his afternoon jobs. Plus, it makes your coffee taste like you got it from some fancy coffee shop. If you've ever had a Mexican coffee or Middle Eastern coffee, you know that cinnamon coffee combo is centuries old. Those cultures figured out the benefits long before we had studies to prove it. Next up, cocoa powder. Not the sugary hot chocolate stuff. Real, unsweetened cocoa powder. The kind that's so dark it's almost black. Just a teaspoon stirred into your coffee, and here's what happens. Cocoa is loaded with flavonoids, specifically epicatechin and catechin. These are the same compounds that make dark chocolate healthy, but without all the sugar and calories. These flavonoids do something critical. They boost nitric oxide production. If you don't know about nitric oxide, it's basically the master switch for erections. It's the signal that tells your blood vessels to open wide and let blood flow in. When you're young, your body pumps out plenty of nitric oxide. After 50, production drops by about half. The more nitric oxide you produce, the easier and firmer your erections become. And cocoa's been proven to increase it naturally. One study from the Journal of Hypertension showed guys who had cocoa daily had blood flow improvements comparable to some medications, but without the side effects. We're talking 30% improvement in flow-mediated dilation, which is doctor speak for how well your arteries open up. It also does something interesting to your mood. Cocoa contains compounds called anandamides, the same chemicals your body produces when you're in love. It literally makes you feel good. There's also phenylethylamine, which is a natural antidepressant. So you're not just supporting physical performance, you're getting your head in the game too. And let's be honest, half of performance is mental anyway. Another benefit nobody mentions, cocoa is loaded with magnesium. Magnesium is crucial for testosterone production and muscle function. Most guys are deficient in magnesium, and this is an easy way to get more. The taste? It turns your coffee into a mocha without the sugar bomb. If you find it too bitter at first, add a tiny bit of stevia or monk fruit, natural sweeteners that won't spike your blood sugar. Now, Maca powder. This one's interesting. It's been used in Peru for thousands of years, and they call it natural Viagra down there. But it doesn't work like Viagra at all. Instead of forcing blood flow for a few hours, Maca actually helps your body produce more of its own hormones naturally. Maca grows at 14,000 feet in the Andes Mountains, in conditions where almost nothing else survives. That harsh environment makes the plant incredibly resilient and packed with nutrients. It's got 19 amino acids, vitamins C and E, calcium, zinc, iron, magnesium, and a bunch of unique compounds called macenes and macamides that you won't find anywhere else. Studies on maca are pretty impressive. A study from 2009 showed that guys taking 2.4 grams daily, about a teaspoon, for 12 weeks, reported significant improvements in desire and performance. Another study found it improved sperm production and motility. But here's the kicker, it's not a stimulant. It's what they call an adaptogen, which means it helps your body adapt to stress and maintain balance. What makes maca special is it seems to work on the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the master controllers of your hormone system. It doesn't add hormones to your body, it helps your body make more of its own. That's why the effects build over time rather than hitting you all at once. A teaspoon in your coffee gives it this slightly nutty, almost butterscotch flavor. Some guys say it tastes like malted milk. Some guys love it. Some need to get used to it. Pro tip, yellow maca is mildest in flavor. Red maca is supposedly best for prostate health. And black maca is considered best for energy and stamina. I usually recommend starting with yellow. The effects? Most men notice a difference in energy and desire within 2 to 3 weeks. Not overnight, but real, sustainable improvement. The best part about maca is it's not just about erections. Guys report better workouts, clearer thinking, and just feeling more like themselves again. One of my patients, a 54-year-old teacher, said it was like someone turned the lights back on upstairs. Everything just felt clearer and more focused. Okay, coconut oil in coffee sounds weird, I get it. But hear me out. When you blend a teaspoon of coconut oil into your hot coffee, it creates this creamy, rich drink that keeps you full and energized for hours. No mid-morning crash, no hunger pangs, no desperate reach for donuts at 10 a.m. But here's the science part. Testosterone is made from cholesterol and fats. Good fats, not the trans fat garbage. Your body needs raw materials to make hormones, and if you've been on a low-fat diet for years thinking it was healthy, you might have been starving your hormone production. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs. Unlike other fats that need to go through your whole digestive system, MCTs go straight to your liver where they're converted to energy. It's like premium fuel that your body can use immediately. About 60% of coconut oil is MCTs, specifically lauric acid, which has antimicrobial properties and supports immune function. Studies show MCTs can increase testosterone levels. One study found that men consuming MCTs had 20% higher testosterone levels than those consuming other fats. They also had better thyroid function, which is crucial for metabolism and energy. Guys who do this coconut oil coffee thing, some people call it bulletproof coffee, report steady energy all morning, better mental clarity, and improved gym performance. The fat slows down caffeine absorption, so instead of a spike and crash, you get steady release over hours. And over time, supporting healthy fat intake supports healthy testosterone levels. The trick is, you have to blend it. Don't just stir it in, or you'll have an oil slick on top that's frankly disgusting. Use a blender, one of those little milk frothers, or even a mason jar you shake really hard. It turns into this creamy latte-like drink that honestly tastes better than regular coffee. The texture is like an expensive coffeehouse drink. Some guys can't handle the oil at first. Your gallbladder needs time to adjust to processing that much fat in the morning. Start with half a teaspoon and work up over a week or two. If you get digestive issues, back off and build up slower. You can also use MCT oil instead of coconut oil. It's more concentrated and some people digest it easier. Last one, ginger, fresh grated ginger, or even ginger powder. This stuff is like rocket fuel for your circulation. It contains compounds called gingerols and shogaols that are powerful anti-inflammatories. They open blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and get this. Studies show it can actually increase testosterone levels by protecting your testicles from oxidative stress. I know that sounds weird, but think about it. Your testicles are constantly under attack. Heat from sitting all day, pressure from tight clothes, oxidative stress from normal metabolism, environmental toxins. The temperature in your testicles needs to be 2 to 3 degrees cooler than body temperature for optimal function. When they get too hot or stressed, testosterone production drops. Ginger helps protect them and keep them functioning properly. One study from 2012 showed a 17.7% increase in testosterone after 3 months of daily ginger supplementation. Another study showed improved sperm count and motility. The researchers think it works by increasing luteinizing hormone, which signals your testicles to produce more testosterone. In your coffee, ginger adds this warm, spicy kick. Not overwhelming, just enough to wake up your whole system. It's like the difference between a gentle alarm clock and a fire alarm. Gets you going without the shock. Start with a 1/4 teaspoon of powder or a thin slice of fresh ginger about the size of a quarter. Fresh ginger versus powder? Fresh has more of the volatile oils that give immediate circulation boost. Powder is more concentrated in the active compounds for long-term benefits. I usually recommend fresh in the morning for that wake-up effect, but powder works great if you're meal prepping or traveling. Fair warning, ginger can be intense for some people. If you have a sensitive stomach, start small or take it with food. It can also thin your blood slightly, so if you're on blood thinners, talk to your doctor. But for most guys, it's incredibly safe and has been used medicinally for over 5,000 years. Now you're probably thinking, am I supposed to turn my kitchen into a chemistry lab every morning? No. Here's how to make this work in real life. Start with one addition, just one. Try cinnamon for a week, see how you feel. Then maybe add cocoa the next week. You don't need all 5 every day. In fact, that might be too much. Here's the lazy man's version that still works. Buy pre-mixed cinnamon and cocoa. Keep it in a jar by your coffee maker. 1 spoonful in your cup? Done. Takes 5 seconds. Or get a good Maca powder and just add that. Simple. If you want to get fancy, here's my weekend power coffee. Brew your regular coffee. Put it in a blender with a teaspoon of coconut oil, half teaspoon cinnamon, teaspoon of cocoa, and a small piece of fresh ginger. Blend for 30 seconds. It's like a healthy coffee shop drink that actually does something for your body. Don't overdo it. More is not better here. Loading your coffee with all 5 ingredients on day 1 is going to give you digestive issues and probably turn you off the whole thing. Start small. Don't expect miracles. If you've got serious medical issues, diabetes, heart disease, whatever, this isn't going to cure you. See your doctor. This is about optimization, not medication. Don't use the sugary versions. Sweetened cocoa powder, candied ginger, cinnamon sugar. That defeats the whole purpose. We're trying to help your blood sugar not spike it. And don't give up after a week. Your body's been running one way for decades. It needs time to adjust and respond to new inputs. Give it at least a month before you decide if something's working or not. Here's what I want you to do. Pick one ingredient. I'd suggest starting with cinnamon because it's easy and most people like the taste. Add a 1/4 teaspoon to your coffee every morning for the next 30 days. That's it. Week 1, just cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon every morning. Notice how you feel. Week 2, add cocoa if you're feeling good. 1 teaspoon along with the cinnamon. Week 3, try Maca 3 times this week. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Week 4, experiment with either coconut oil or ginger, whichever sounds more appealing. Keep track of how you feel. Energy levels, mood, morning situations, workout performance, whatever matters to you. Use your phone notes or just a piece of paper on your fridge. Rate your energy 1-10 each day. Note anything unusual, good or bad. I'm betting you'll notice enough of a difference that you'll want to continue and experiment more. Most guys who try this for a month end up making it a permanent part of their routine. And if you really want to go for it, try my 3-ingredient starter combo, cinnamon, cocoa, and maca, every morning for a month. The total cost may be $15 for all 3. The potential upside, feeling like yourself again. Gentlemen, you don't have to accept decline as normal. Your morning coffee can be more than just a wake-up call. It can be a daily dose of natural support for everything that matters to you as a man. These aren't exotic ingredients. You can get them at any grocery store. They're not expensive, they don't taste bad, and they're backed by both science and thousands of years of traditional use. So tomorrow morning, when you're making your coffee, remember this conversation. Remember that you have the power to upgrade your day with just a simple addition to your cup. Your body's still capable of amazing things. Sometimes it just needs the right fuel. Drop a comment and let me know what you currently put in your coffee. I'm curious what you guys are already doing. And if you try any of these, come back and tell me how it went. Your experience might help another guy take that first step. If this helped you out, hit subscribe for more real talk about men's health after 50. No judgment, no embarrassment, just practical stuff that actually works. And share this with a buddy who might benefit. Sometimes the best thing you can do for a friend is give them information that could change their life. Until next time, this is Dr. Sofia Carter reminding you that small changes lead to big results. Stay strong, gentlemen.